Welcome back to the Brand Personalization Video Marketing course. Today is September 8th, 2011. Now yesterday we covered how to embed your videos into a WordPress blog. And I had a couple questions come in as far as, how do you put the video in the middle of text, things like that. So before we get into today's lesson, I want to make sure, to cover that completely so that way I can get everybody up to speed. But since this is the beginning of the second week, we're going to get more into, the technical end of things a little bit, and more importantly, how to make money on our videos. So this episode is going to be how to monetize your videos, and I'm also going to touch briefly on the 3 different types of YouTube partnerships. But without further ado, let's go ahead and run over to our channel real quick. Give everybody a quick update. Basically, we have 634 channel views, 1,688 total upload views. We have 84 subscribers now, which is nice. And tomorrow, we're going to cover some methods that you can use to get some more subscribers and also how to interact a little bit. But just to give you, a quick glance of, the best way that I found to do it, if you scroll on down, you'll see I have 377 subscriptions now. So basically it's reciprocity. I hope I said that right. Basically, there's a lot of people that won't subscribe to you, if they don't feel that they're going to get a subscription back. And there are people that are going to follow you just based on your content. You're also going to have people to subscribe to you, just because you're going to raise their numbers and vice versa. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So it basically depends on, what your overall goal is here. You can also see that we now have 876 friends, which is awesome. So we'll be busting the 1,000 mark very soon. But before we get into how to make some money on these videos, let me recap yesterday real quick. Basically, I'm going straight back to the page that I was on yesterday to make the demonstration. Now, if you're in the visual tab, basically this box, this area right here, that's yellow, that's pretty much all you're going to see outside of the text and everything you put in there. So when you're looking in the visual tab, sometimes it's kind of hard to see what you're doing, and you can maximize this window, so that way you have full screen editing, but still it's not an exact representation of how everything's going to look on the page. So I always recommend saving the page, look at it, see if it's what you want, and if you want to make any changes, go back and adjust it. And because so many themes are so different, there's no way to give advice all the way around, just because it's going to change for each situation. But as far as putting the video in the middle of text, I'll show you a quick and easy way to do that. If you head over to the HTML tag, you'll see the frame source here. That's going to be your video. So let's just say that I wanted to put a few lines of text and then the video and then an article underneath, just for an example. It's easiest to do everything under the HTML tag, because then that way you can see exactly what you're doing. So we'll just say that this right here is our intro piece. So I'll go ahead and put it in a couple times, and we'll just assume that that's going to be a great introduction of what this wonderful video is going to be, and how you should share it and tell all your friends about it and all that good stuff. And then underneath here is going to be the block for the video. And then you're going to put a space here. So just hit enter, put in your video code here, then another space here, and then the rest of your words. So if you do that, go ahead and click on update. And then you can just go straight to view the page. So here's the words up top, and then the video, and then some more words down at the bottom. And you're not limited to just one video. If you wanted to, you can fill the whole page up. But as far as content goes, I always recommend having one, two at the most on one page, and then that way you can have some more pages of content. And I'll go over that exclusively in the WordPress course I'm going to be doing, but I don't want anybody to be held up in the course that we're doing now. So if there's anything that is holding you up, please let me know, and I'll make sure to cover it so that way you don't have a reason not to move forward. So I want you to be as successful as possible with this. But in a nutshell, that's how you do it. Now, the main reason why we're here today is this nice little tab. Under your account settings, after you put some nice content out there and you start getting some subscribers and making friends and things like that, usually you'll get an invitation to monetize your videos. Sometimes you don't get an invitation, it's just in your account settings, which was the case this time, which kind of surprised me because all the other accounts that I've monetized always got an invitation. So who knows, maybe they forgot, but at least we have the option. That's all that matters. So if you don't know how to get to this tab, just click on your account here and then go straight to your settings tab, and that'll bring you right back where we are right now. But you'll notice this little link right here for monetization. Very important, because now that we have the monetization tab, that means that we can monetize the videos. Now, just to give you a quick overview, there are actually 3 different types of partnership programs on YouTube. You have the YPP, which is YouTube Partner Program. Basically, that unlocks all of the functionalities of YouTube. You no longer have the length caps, the total upload. Instead of I think it's 2 gig, is expanded to 20 gigs. So basically you can upload as much as you want to there. Plus you can also have the pre-roll ads, which is the small commercials that you see before some of the videos, as well as the regular AdSense programs. Now the IVP, which is an individual video partnership, basically if you have a video that goes viral and gets real popular, then you'll get an invitation to monetize that video. That's not considered being a partner, but as far as the site's concerned, that is a partnership program. You're just not entitled partner, but it enables you to make some money on it. So, but you're not going to be able to monetize all the videos. So the individual video partnership, that one's pretty limited. And then the third is account monetization, or all videos monetization. That's what we're doing right now, which basically means that you're invited by YouTube to monetize your videos. Now, you're not going to be able to do the pre-roll ads, but you'll still be able to have the AdSense inside the videos, as well as the square block on the right hand side in your channel and on your video pages. And it's the same thing where you are, as far as the site's concerned, a partner, but basically you don't have any of the other privileges as a full partner. So whenever we're at the account settings page, you can click on Get Started or click on Monetization down here. And basically it just gives you some guidelines here. It gives you all the do's and don'ts that you're going to need to make sure that you're not going to get your videos yanked. And basically it's saying own your content. Don't have anything that belongs to anybody else whatsoever, no matter what, even your background music. And I can get into that later on. As far as a lot of people don't know that YouTube can check your the content that's inside your videos now. So we click the next button, and if you don't already have an AdSense account, this is where you create it. If you already have one, just click Existing. And this is one of those times that unfortunately I have to blank the screen for you, so that way I can go ahead and get all this filled in, because I definitely do not want YouTube to yank any of these videos just because I'm trying to demonstrate. Okay, once you enter your information in, you'll see the terms of service. I highly recommend you actually go through and read every single bit of this, so that way you're not going to take any risk with your account or the information in it. So it's a little lengthy, but it's a contract, so you make sure to read it before you sign your life away. You have to check all these buttons, then you accept. Congratulations, we are now enabled to make some money. So, go to start monetizing your videos, and now you're going to see an extra tab here beside your videos. I'm going to end up going through this process with all of them, but basically you click on the tab, and if you have any of these in here, it's really not a good thing, and everything's going to be reviewed thoroughly. But even though I don't have anything that belongs to anyone, I still put a description in here. Because whenever you go to monetize, they are going to be checking every single video that you upload. And if you're monetizing an older video, then they're still going to go back and check whenever you go to monetize. Now when you click Save Changes, in the area down here on the bottom, that's where it's going to start showing your videos, and I'll go ahead and give you a live example real quick before we run out of time. Well, if you head over to the main channel, you will see the ad block in the channel, and then it'll also display the ads there at the bottom. So till tomorrow, when we discuss how to get some subscribers to your account, this is Dustin Salmons with Brand Personalization. See you tomorrow.